Hey everyone, Italo here from Roia Moto. If you're interested in changing the exhaust system of your Honda CRF300L or Rally, then I think this video is going to be for you. What I have here on my hands, that is the original exhaust system of the Honda CRF300L, and here I have installed a full exhaust system from the company Arrow. I paid for this with my own money, that is not a sponsored video, and you're going to get three things out of this video. One, what is the sound difference? Two, is there a substantial difference on the weight if you change the complete exhaust system? And three, is a subjective opinion about the power up. So here's what I mean by the complete system. This is the original system, completely dismounted, including the heat shields and bolts, and the complete Arrow system. Inside is the catalytic converter and also the pipes with the respective fastenings. Now, if you want to see the installation video of the exhaust system, just check out the previous video here on the channel, and I'll also link it in the description. Okay, so let's check the weight difference. I'm first going to do here the original pipe. Okay, so we come in at 6.1 kilograms. I'll put the amount in pounds here on the screen, but 6.1 kilograms for the original pipe. And for the Arrow exhaust system, including the catalytic converter, we come in at 3.3 kilograms. Now we are ready to move into the sound comparison, and I recommend you to watch using some headphones. That's just going to make sure that you get a better feeling what is the difference, and watch it at the same time as I will indicate on the screen if you're listening to the original exhaust system or the Arrow exhaust system. The first comparison we are going to do is the difference in sound when the motorcycle is idling. Check it out. The motorcycle is already warmed up. The engine is already warmed up. Now I'm going to switch back and forward quickly between the original and the Arrow exhaust system. See if you can notice any difference. And here we have about 75 decibels from the 77 decibels. I mean, this is not louder. Okay, this here is not louder at all than the original. Now I'm going to show to you what is the difference when we are revving the motorcycle. And once again, I'm going to go back and forward so you can try to notice any difference. About 92, 95. So it hits about 102, 105, but that is really when you're on the high revs in there. So not obnoxious, and for most of the time, if you're here just at 5,000 RPM inside the city, this is really manageable. The next test we are going to do is with the microphone is a fixed position, but the motorcycle will be riding away and also coming back towards the microphone. Hey, a quick break here from the ride. If you're out exploring on two wheels, you already know things can go wrong when you least expect. That's why you gotta be ready with the proper tools and skills to fix your motorcycle. The Roia Moto toolkits are the best motorcycle-specific toolkits, lightweight, compact, and with high-quality tools. Each kit has everything that you actually need on the trail for your motorcycle model. No extra weight and room taken from your luggage. They have already helped hundreds of riders to keep rolling when it matters most. If you want to ride further with peace of mind, then check out roiamoto.com. Now, back to the video. Now I'm going to show to you speeding up the motorcycle, going from 0 up to 100 kilometers per hour. During this test, I'm also going to downshift and accelerate several times so you get a good feeling for it. Okay, so starting from 0. Okay, so same spot, but now with the Arrow exhaust system. So let's see the 0 to 100. I like it a lot. I think you're going to enjoy the next one. Let's go inside the tunnel and see if you can notice any difference. Now that you have seen this comparison, let me share my thoughts with you while riding the motorcycle. So here's how I perceive the sound seated on the motorcycle. Up to 5,000 RPM, I do not notice any difference. Okay, so this here sounds to me exactly the same like the original. It's once I start going around 6,000 RPM and above, it adds a different tune to it. To me it sounds like there's clearly a difference when you put the engine under load. So when you're really going above 5,000 RPM and putting the engine under load. But I also noticed one additional difference, and that is when you have low RPM and you fully open the throttle. Check it out. Here's one more difference that I've noticed. If I'm on very low RPMs, but my gear is high up. So right now, I'm going at 40 kilometers per hour and I'm on 4th gear. I'm even going to switch to 5th gear. So very low RPM. When I'm stable, no difference. But I'm going to now fully open the throttle. So at the very beginning, it gets very throaty, very airy somehow. So like this, no difference whatsoever. But when I open the throttle at the low RPM, this sound is different. It's just very throaty, very airy. When riding on asphalt, we also get a lot of tire noise, especially as I have here the Dunlop D606, quite a knobby tire. So let me bring you to a gravel road and then see if you can notice any difference. So what is my opinion after this test? Well, here's the thing. The savings in weight it's quite clear. You're gonna save about 3 kilos, and that's nice. In terms of performance, I can't tell you. Now, maybe if you put it on a dyno and you test it, you're gonna squeeze a little bit more, but it's not something that I can feel. Not because of the weight savings, neither because of the power increase. I don't know. I think for most riders and for most people watching here, if you have a CRF300L, I doubt that you're aiming for a lot of power here. It is a very stable, reliable motorcycle, but it's not the most powerful, as we know, so I wouldn't get because of power. Because of the weight savings, yes. Sound, it is nice, actually. I enjoy it. It just sounds nicer. The tune is different to a way that I prefer, and it is not that much louder, and I like that. I was not really in favor, and that's why I got the version with the catalytic converter. I have not removed the insert from the can to make it louder. I'm not looking to have a very loud motorcycle, so I'm not even testing. So sorry if you are looking for the version without catalytic converter and with an open pipe. That's not really what I'm aiming for. And the question then, the final question is it worth? Look, let's be honest, this is a pure vanity upgrade. And there is nothing wrong about trying to get a better sound of your motorcycle. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a hobby, right? And if it makes you happy and you get a pleasure out of it, well, so then be it, right? That's your money to decide. But if I want to give you an objective view from just in terms of utility, it adds no utility to the motorcycle. So the money that you would have to spend for a new system, a complete new system, you could easily get a rear shock upgrade for the CRF300L, a good one. I mean, I have to tell you, it's more worth. You're gonna get more out of your money if you upgrade the rear shock compared if you have a nice exhaust sound, but you still have the original rear shock. So there are better places for you to put your money if you want to get more out of your motorcycle and for your trips. With that said, it's going to increase your enjoyment, and I definitely feel it has increased mine, especially above 6,000 RPM. It's nice, and on the low RPMs, full throttle, it gives this fuller, throaty, airy kind of sound, and I like it. So, hope the video has been useful to you. You enjoyed. If you haven't yet, check out roiamoto.com. We have motorcycle-specific toolkits. I think you're going to like it. That's it, guys. Ride safe, and I see you on the next one. Bye-bye.